Sometimes the best friendships are the most unexpected. Author, philanthropist, and public speaker JD Slajchert met Luc Bodden in 2013 when Luc was only 6 years old. Well, at the time, JD played high school basketball, and Luc never missed one of his games. Unfortunately, not long after, Luc passed away from sickle cell disease. Through his newest book, MoonFlower, JD shares the journey of grief and how it is not linear. And JD joins us this morning. Such a pleasure to meet you and have you here to share your story, JD.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. First of all, happy Mother's Day to everyone out there watching, listening. I hope everyone can enjoy some time with their families. But yeah, truly an honor to be back talking about MoonFlower, talking about the LucStrong Foundation and everything I'm up to. So
I was just saying, JD, off camera, that your friendship with Luc was an unlikely friendship, and the connection is so special. Talk about your connection with Luc and how it developed.
Yeah, I mean, my relationship and friendship with Luc is truly incredible. It's been a life-changing experience for me, and although he's no longer here with us, unfortunately, as you mentioned, I feel like Luc is still giving back to not just myself, but so many people out there on a daily basis. In fact, this past May, I actually spoke at what would have been his high school graduation about a year ago.
Look at that picture right there.
Yeah, he is just someone that changed my life drastically, and I wouldn't be the man I am today doing the things I'm doing without him. And yeah, I feel so lucky to have known Luc for as long as I did. Amazing.
JD, how did your friendship with Luc influence you to become an author and then eventually write MoonFlower? Tell us about MoonFlower and basically what it's about.
Yeah, MoonFlower is the first novel I wrote, and it's a fictional novel written about Luc and I's friendship and the inspiration he had on me when I was an athlete, and then how I transitioned from that experience into becoming an author. And you know, Luc influenced that book in more ways than just the writing of it. I think he gave me a confidence to sit down and say, hey, like, I have a story to tell, and I'm gonna find a way to do it. Not just in book form, but also in speaking, and now we're working on a film project about our story, and there's just so much out there that Luc inspired me to do, and you know, just gave me the confidence to really be myself, so.
JD, you met him at one of your games. Was he just a fan, like he loved you, and that's how you met?
Yeah, well, because of his illness, he didn't really get the chance to leave his hometown much, and he couldn't really go to pro games, so he ended up just going to high school games as like his big outing. And I was sort of just the local town basketball player, and but having that belief, you know, having someone like that believe in you, yeah, it can just give you such a fire to want to prove that person right. And once Luc passed away, I felt like I had to change my life to give back, and that's what I've been doing ever since.
You developed a beautiful bond and friendship. JD, tomorrow would have been Luc's 19th birthday. He would have been 19 years old. Can you tell us about LucStrong? It's a foundation, and how you guys support children who are diagnosed with sickle cell disease.
Big shout out to Stacy and Matt Bodden and the entire Bodden family. They started the LucStrong Foundation in 2017, a year after Luc passed away. And the LucStrong Foundation is a nonprofit that supports children that are diagnosed with sickle cell disease, which is what Luc had. And I've come alongside the family and become one of the directors of the nonprofit. And we do plenty of giving back, you know, to families that are in need of help. And there's a great need for children that have sickle cell disease, and the families going through this bone marrow transplant process, which is a part of their recovery. And so what we do is we give grants to these families across the country, and hopefully one day the world, to fight this terrible illness.
Well, thank you for what you do. And JD, some people may recognize you because we actually interviewed you recently after your family's restaurant, Moon Shadows. Many people know Moon Shadows in Malibu, sadly burnt down in the Palisades fire. So you also, I understand, lost your home in 2018 in the Woolsey fire. We remember that one as well. So many people are struggling like you are. So many people have gone through losses like you are. What advice would you have to the families out there who are navigating this path forward?
Yeah, my goodness, what a great question. I'm so glad you mentioned that. I think it's so important, and I hope everyone out there listening that's gone through this or knows someone that's gone through this can hear me clearly. You will be okay. A big part of why I'm so public about what we've gone through and my family's gone through in these fires is because I think people need to see someone that maybe has been impacted pretty intensely by this, but is still able to get up every day, push forward, do the things they were doing before these fires, And I'm going to be right here for this cause from the start to finish, no matter how long it takes, no matter what's next in the process. Los Angeles is my home. I'm with everyone out there, and I hope anyone out there watching this can, just continue to persevere and hopefully look at my family as an example of that.
Absolutely. JD, you and your family are proving that you can go on, that there is tomorrow by the work that you're doing through LucStrong. Thank you so much for sharing your journey with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I look forward to coming back soon.
We'll be happy to have you. Thanks, JD. You can find more information on MoonFlower and the LucStrong Foundation on our website, kcalnews.com/SeenOnTV. Amanda, over to you.
A very inspiring interview. Thank you so much.